Hey guys, Mrs. Schwartz here. We got another problem that we're going to look at together, so I'm going to start by reading it twice. Which comparison is not true? Which comparison is not true? Not true. So not true means which one is false. I know anytime I see true, false, not true, not false, I'm going to be labeling every one of these true and false and then picking the outlier, right? So I look here and I can see that we are going to be comparing decimal numbers. So I know that even when looking at decimal numbers, I can start by studying the whole number. So the left of the decimal, right? I might even use my fingers to cover things up. Okay, so if I look here, I can see I have 3 wholes compared to 3 wholes. So 3 wholes is not greater than 3 wholes. So I'm going to bump it down. I'm going to look at my tenths position. Okay, I'm going to ask myself, is 3 3/10 greater than 3 2/10? And the answer is yes, because 3 dimes is worth more than 2 dimes. So this one, thanks to the tenths position, is correct. So I didn't even have to look at the hundredths or the thousandths in either of these numbers. I basically just compared 3 3/10 to 3 2/10. And I know 3 3/10 is greater than 3 2/10. All right, let's look at G. I can see that I have 6 wholes compared to 6 wholes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to study the tenths position again. All right, I can see I've got differing values here. So here's where I'm gonna find my answer. I'm gonna look at just that 6 8/10 and 6 9/10. Is 6 8/10 less than 6 9/10? Yes, it is, because 8 dimes are less than 9 dimes. Okay, so that one will be true. All right. 2 6,500 compared to 2 675,000. I'll throw a little different strategy in here. If you wanted to, you could add the 0 in the thousandths place and then drop that decimal and ignore it. So because I have the same number of digits on both sides of the comparison, meaning there's only 1 digit in the whole, right? In the ones place, there's nothing in the tens on either side. So 2 wholes compared to 2 wholes is the same. They're equal. I can see here that 6/10 compared to 6/10, they're equal. 65 hundredths compared to 67 hundredths. Oh, there's a difference right there. So really, I could look at that kind of the ones, the tenths, and the hundredths to compare these. Or if I drop the decimal, now I'm looking at 2,650 compared to 2,675. And I know that 2,650 is not greater than 2,675. And 2 6,500 is not greater than 2 6,700, because 6,500 is actually less than 6,700. So this will be false. I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to check the last one just in case. I might go ahead and put my 0 in the thousandths place. I can see I have 7 wholes compared to 7 wholes. Move into the tenths. Ooh, there we go. 6/10, 7/10. All right, that's where I'm going to find my comparison. So is 7 6/10 less than 7 7/10? Yes, it is. 6/10 is less than 7/10. So this is true. So the one that is not true, or the false one, would be H.